Hey guys, this is Nathan with Excel Helps You. I'm here today to show you a tutorial on my budgeting software. So, let's go ahead and jump in and get started. Alright, so right now you're looking at a blank budget. So, first thing I want to point out is we've got the tutorial row. All you have to do is put your mouse over it, pops up, explains some stuff, so we're going to walk you through this. So over here on the overview, you're going to see that we've got different worksheets in this workbook. The yellow is monthly budget, blue is ledger, green is cash savings transfer. So we are currently in the monthly budget. This is where you're going to put in your anticipated expenses, which is, you can do that in this blue column right here. Everything about this is customizable. So to customize your budget, you can see here we've got an example of before, have it giving, and after, have it be generosity. So you can change that by clicking here, going generosity. You can change this to the name of your church. All of these cells here are editable. So I'm going to put that back to giving for now. You can also change the name of your income sources right here. So you can put Pete's salary, whatever you want, up to all the way through here. So all of these, you can change the name of what these are called. Now, it's really tempting to just click here and enter your income. That's not how this works. This is a ledger-based system, so we're going to click over here on the ledger. You would enter your information here. These are dependent drop-down lists. So you see over here in the account, this one won't work until you've selected a category. So these are the categories. You see here it says giving. If you adjust that to generosity, which I'll do real quick just to show you. So these are dynamic. So they change based on what you do over there. So you see now it says generosity. Once you've selected your category, your account opens up, and these are also dynamic. And so we can go over here and change this to Life Fellowship. Happens to be my church. Alright. And now it's updated here. Alright, you see we also have a tutorial row here that I need to work on. So these are there's a lot of categories here. This is laid out in priority, how Dave Ramsey recommends you go through your budget. And this is a blank one. I want to show you a sample right now, so I'm going to go ahead and open up a budget that's already been filled in. So you can see here, Pete has made $1,700, Sue has made $1,300. Again, it's not entered here. I'll show you where it's entered. So over here under the ledger, we've got a couple of incomes on the first. Pete and Sue both got paid, and then you see that here in the deposit. We've got a January starting balance of $100, and then as they have gone through and paid their expenses, this is continually updated. You'll notice here that we've got a $100 ledger balance and a $300 bank balance. That is because they have some outstanding checks right now. So let's go ahead and show that those have been paid so that you can see how this works. So right now we're up to, the bank has $225 in it, but you've already sent those checks, and so you're down to your $100 cushion that you started with. As these come out, you'll see that we've got to where we have a zero-based budget. Everything got spent. Alright. Let's talk about cash. So when you're doing food or clothing money or child care or some extra money, some miscellaneous, obviously there's a lot of categories, entertainment, that you could do cash with. Now, those are just the ones that I have here in this example. Any of these categories could be made cash, and you select that here in this drop down menu. When you do that though, I've built this so that you can tell it which denominations you want. So you see here we've got groceries for 600. Got that in 1250s. So what that does though is it builds a cash report that you could print out and give to your cashier so that they know which denominations you want to get to your dollar amounts. And you'll see down here we've got a transfer to savings. So on your monthly budget, when you select transfer to savings, it's going to get compiled. So here we're going to set aside some furniture money, put some money into our emergency fund, and save for a vacation. I also have another document that I'm going to be including with this when I sell it or give it away, which I do occasionally. And so I want to show you that real quick. We're going to go to the sample sinking fund. Again, you'll notice down here we've got balances and a ledger. Very similar ledger to what you just saw. And you'll see here I have some starting balances and then the January savings that you saw in that budget. So we've put $50 in the emergency fund, $50 in furniture, and $25 in vacation. Alright, but you'll see here we've got $100 as a starting balance in fuel. So I'm going to go ahead and record that I got fuel. Again, drop down menu. Put whatever description is necessary, and then we're going to show that we spent $50 on fuel. So now we're going to go take a look at the balances, and you'll notice that I don't have any withdrawals listed for fuel. It's not that it's not working, it's just that you have to refresh your data. So if you right click on this chart, come down to refresh, and that will show your $50 being spent there. So this is showing everything that's ever been deposited into your accounts here. You'll want to, as you add accounts, you may need to come up here and select that they're in. For your withdrawals, this shows it there, and then this is your running balance. And so you currently have $50 in fuel, even though you have $950 in the bank, which is also showing over here. So that's how the sinking fund works. You can change the name of your accounts right here in Chart of Accounts. So anything inside of these blocks here, you can change the name to it, and they will show up in the drop-down menus here. And then once they are listed here, they will show up on this list.